Have you ever wondered if your pocket change could be worth more than you think? Well, today we're going to talk about a coin that could very well be hiding in your collection or even in your spare change right now, the 1964 Abraham Lincoln penny. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but with its fascinating history and unique features, it has become one of the most sought-after pennies for collectors. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this penny, why it's valuable, and how you could make a tidy profit if you find one. So, if you've ever dreamed of striking it rich with something as simple as a penny, stay tuned, because this is a story you won't want to miss. Historical background of the coin. Let's take a trip back in time to understand why the 1964 Abraham Lincoln penny is so special. To start, this coin is part of the long-standing tradition of the Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The 1964 penny was minted at the Denver Mint and is made from the standard copper composition of the time, a mix of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Now, you might wonder, why focus on this particular year? Well, 1964 was a significant year for U.S. coinage. The U.S. was still recovering from the effects of World War II, and the coinage designs were quite stable at the time. The Lincoln cent had been in circulation for decades, but 1964 marked the end of an era. Following the year, the U.S. Mint began transitioning to different materials due to rising copper prices and a desire for more cost-effective metals. So, the 1964 penny is a piece of history that symbolizes the end of an important chapter in American coinage. How to identify a genuine 1964 penny. Now, let's talk about how you can identify a genuine 1964 Abraham Lincoln penny. The first thing you'll notice is the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, facing left on the obverse side. The reverse side features the traditional design of the Lincoln Memorial, which was used on the penny from 1959 until 2008. What makes this coin stand out, though, is the D mint mark on the obverse side of the coin. This small D is located just beneath the date, in this case, 1964. The mint mark tells you the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. To ensure you're looking at a genuine coin, check the size and weight. A 1964 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams and have a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. If the coin looks too light or too small, it might be a counterfeit or a different year altogether. Key details of the coin. Let's dive into the key details that make this penny unique. Weight, as mentioned earlier. A genuine 1964 penny should weigh around 3.11 grams. Material. This coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. That copper composition is one of the reasons these pennies are so desirable for collectors, as they contain a decent amount of copper. Mint mark. The D mint mark on the coin tells you it was minted in Denver. The mint mark is crucial for identifying where the coin came from. Errors. Some 1964 pennies have errors that make them even more valuable. For example, there have been reports of double dies or misstruck coins where the design is stamped multiple times or off-center. These errors are rare but can dramatically increase a coin's value. Why is this coin rare or valuable? You might be wondering, what makes the 1964 penny so valuable? Well, let's start with its rarity. While the 1964 penny wasn't particularly rare when it was first minted, its value has increased over time due to its historical significance and the scarcity of high-grade examples. The coin was produced in massive quantities, so finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is quite rare. Additionally, many of these pennies have been circulated over the decades, which means they're often found in worn condition. However, if you're lucky enough to find one that has been well preserved or has an error, you could be holding onto a rare treasure. Coins that are in better condition, particularly those that are uncirculated or graded as MS mint state by professional coin grading services, can fetch significant amounts at auction. Market value in different conditions. So, how much is the 1964 penny worth today? The value really depends on the condition of the coin. Worn or circulated coins. In worn or heavily circulated condition, a 1964 penny is worth only a few cents above its face value, usually around 1 to 5 cents. However, keep in mind that even these coins are still sought after by collectors. Uncirculated coins. If the coin is uncirculated, meaning it shows no signs of wear and tear, it can be worth anywhere from 10 to 50 cents, depending on its quality. Certified coins. If your 1964D penny is graded and certified by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) or the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), it can be worth significantly more. Some of the highest grade 1964D pennies have sold for upwards of $100 or more, with the highest quality examples going for even higher prices. Error coins. As mentioned earlier, error coins are highly prized by collectors. A 1964D penny with a double die or another noticeable minting error could sell for hundreds of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's grade. Real auction examples. Let's take a look at some real-world examples of how much 1964D pennies have sold for in auctions. In a 2021 auction, a high-grade 1964D penny in mint state condition, graded MS67 by PCGS, sold for an impressive $300. A 1964D penny with a noticeable double die error recently sold for over $500, showcasing just how valuable errors can be to collectors. Even a relatively common 1964D penny in an uncirculated state might fetch around $10 to $15, which is a nice return for a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent. Conclusion. So, could you get lucky and find a 1964D Abraham Lincoln penny worth more than a few cents? Absolutely. Whether it's a pristine, uncirculated example or a rare error coin, there's a good chance that some of these pennies are sitting in your change jar right now. By simply checking your change and looking for that small D mint mark, you might uncover a coin that's worth more than you ever imagined. Remember, coin collecting can be a rewarding hobby, and with a bit of luck, you could make a nice profit from the pennies you already have. So, take a moment to check your change. If you find something valuable, you could be sitting on a small fortune. And if you want to keep learning about rare coins and valuable pennies, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Happy hunting, and who knows, your next treasure could be just a penny away. Call to action. Don't forget to check your change for rare coins like the 1964D penny. And if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coin collecting and valuable pennies, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates. Thanks for watching and good luck on your coin hunting adventure.